Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Organ Preparedness. Typical Northwest, Pacific Northwest weather. Semi-cloudy, semi-sunny. I don't know if rain, but being here for 26 years, I'm used to it now, and this definitely feels like home. Some people couldn't deal with it. I like it. Anyway, in this video I wanted to share with you something you may not know otherwise. And I'm gonna talk a bit about war that's going on right now in the Ukraine. You hear on all sorts of news, fake news or official news, unofficial news, doesn't matter what news. But you always hear things like so many tanks are being destroyed, so many pieces of machinery, artillery, so many people dead, so many wounded, and you hear it from both Russian and Ukrainian side. And you get some sort of picture of what's going on, or at least you do. You think that, you think that you know which side has bigger losses. And while I can't speak about Russia because I don't really know anyone who lives there, I am from the Ukraine, as I mentioned many times before, and I do have people, friends and relatives that live there that I'm in contact with, in addition to watching all the news. And here is what Ukrainian side does. When they report how many people they have that's been killed in the war, their numbers are always on the low side. And a lot of people think, oh wow, Ukrainians, they're good fighters, they fight hard and they almost have no losses. But here is the truth, and here is the reality. They count their losses differently, and they report them obviously differently for at least two reasons that I know of by now. Number one reason, they, for example, person dies on a battlefield, right? Some of them they report as killed, some of them they report as missing. And there is two good reasons for them to do so. Number one, if it's missing, it looks better that they have less losses. And number two, even bigger reason, turns out to be they have to pay family of a fallen soldier some sort of compensation. And so if he is killed, they have to pay the compensation. If he is just missing, they don't, because he is missing. He could be maybe prisoner and no one knows about it. Maybe he just ran away and hiding somewhere. He's just missing, so they're not paying compensation. And so that's how Ukrainian numbers are so low. I was always thinking, how come, obviously part of it is propaganda, and I was thinking, yeah, of course Ukrainians would report low numbers, but there is a bigger reason, as I just told you, about why they report these very low numbers. And once again, Zelensky and Kiev regime, they need to surrender, because they're not gonna win this war in Russia. No matter how tough they fight, they're just not going to win. It's like some sort of Chihuahua fighting with a Rottweiler. There's just no way they're gonna win. West is not gonna help them, with the exception of sending them all this outdated machinery and some good arms, but like Germany is sending them 50 Leopard tanks that are just pure garbage. They're old, they're outdated. But anyway, West just helps them with with all kinds of arms, further putting Ukraine into debts, into deeper debt for generations to come. And but they're not helping them with, with military personnel. So this war, they'll never win it, and all they're doing is just killing off more and more people. More and more people die on both sides. I don't know how, I'm a simple person and I can see that. How come all those people don't see that? Well, I have a feeling they do see it too, and this is convenient for them, because the longer war lasts, the more arms they're gonna send, and it's not presents. Some of it is, but most of it is loans and loans and loans, and Ukraine will be in debt forever. Number one. Number two, the population is on their agenda, and this is also a good way to work on it, the depopulation, because a lot of young people dying, a lot of current or future fathers are dying, and so it's convenient for many people. Leave me in the comments your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next upload. Take care.